Analog computers use continuously physical magnitude to represent quantitative information. At first, they represented quantities with mechanical components, differential analyzing, and integrators. But after World War II, voltage were used. By the 1960s, digital computer had largely replaced them. Nonetheless, analog computers and some hybrid digital analog systems continued in use through the 1960s in tasks such as aircraft and spaceflight simulations. One advantage of analog computations is that it may be relatively simple to design and build an analog computer to solve a single problem. Another advantage is that analog computers can frequently represent and solve a problem in real time. That is, the computations proceed at the same rate as the system being modeled by it. Their main disadvantages are that analog representations are limited in precision, typically a few decimal places, but fewer in complex mechanisms, and general purpose devices are expensive and not easily programmed. The earliest analog computer was special purpose machine, as for example the type reductor developed in 1873 by William Thomson, later known as Lord Kelvin. Along the same lines, A. Michelson and S.W. Stratton built in 1898 a harmonic analyzer having 80 components. Each of these was capable of generating a sinusoidal motion, which could be multiplied by constant factors by adjustment of a fulcrum on lever. The components were added by means of springs to produce a resultant. Another milestone in the development of the modern analog computer was the invention of the so-called differential analyzer in the early 1930s by Vannevar Bush, an American electrical engineer, and his colleague. This machine, which used mechanical integrators, gear of variable speed to solve differential equations, was the first practical and reliable device of its kind.